What's going on, guys? It's Sef. And as I normally do when I get onto another PSO Blueburst server, I'm going to make a video showing you how to do so and how to get set up. I don't know why I do that, but I figure it might help some people, even though I would say this one is pretty straightforward. If you're subscribed, or maybe you've just even seen the other two videos, I do have one for Schthack and Ultima. I decided to go with Ephinea here because I've heard of it and it has an interesting mode that I'd like to check out. Also, I couldn't log in to Ultima, which is probably user error. So as you can see by reading Classic PSO Experience, you're going to get a pretty vanilla deal. But they have added a couple things that make it pretty unique. And if you would like to find out what those are, all you gotta do is click down here and find out what makes Ephinea special. There's an individual drop system, kind of like PSO2. There's a boost road, which involves quests that you can do to gain more points. There's a hardcore mode, which is what I'm interested in, which is pretty much a one and done. You do it, you die, you do not get to use that character anymore. So I think that would be an interesting challenge, because sometimes I can get a little cocky, and I will probably make tons of new characters. You do get to come back with scape dolls though, but scape doll appearances have been lowered. Anyway, so what you're going to want to do first is go to account, create an account. Pretty straightforward. Input all this info, and then account type. I went with hardcore, like I said, because that's what I was going to try out. There's also a sandbox mode, where you can pretty much just put in all the information, and you'll have a character that's got whatever the stats, the items, so you can test out builds and just play with them, instead of having to grind and spend hours and hours and probably not even complete what you're trying to do. But like I said, I'm going with hardcore. If you just want PSO, normal. I haven't tried it out on this server, but it looks pretty good. At the moment, there's 66 people online, which isn't bad. I think there was like 80 something on Ultima when I was doing the video for that. I would say anywhere on these servers, they probably fluctuate between like 50 to 100 and something people. Also, make sure you click I'm not a robot. If you are a robot, I'm sorry, you can't play. And once you click create an account, they will send you an email. And from that email is a URL, click that, and you're registered. That's it. While you are either waiting for that or whatever else, you can just click game download. Download the installer. It takes a couple of minutes to install, and that's it. You'll get the icon on your desktop, double click that, it'll open up the launcher, which is pretty slick, matches the aesthetic of the site. It might do a little bit of an update. That's about it. You're good to go pretty much from here. You can click start game to get into the game. I think there will be an update there, so it'll close it after that, and then you just start the game up over again and you're set. There are also some neat options here. I set it up for window mode. I have a bigger monitor than that with a better resolution, but that's just how I record. Don't judge me. Windows mode, high-res HUD, classic full screen. These are just additional thing. Oh, I said Windows mode. I am playing on Windows though. I kind of want to see what the high-res HUD is. There's audio, so you can actually do the individual background music and sound effect, which is something I have wanted forever in PSO, but I don't think any of the other private servers enabled that. I haven't actually messed with it, obviously, because they're both at 10, but maybe I will when I get to playing. When you click more, it just brings you to the Blueburst typical options here. You may need to change the graphics if you want it on high-end mode. Of course, it's a however-year-old game, so you're not going to get like PS4, Xbox One graphics. But that's pretty much it. And once you're good, like I said, click start game. You're good to go. So on that note, I'm going to dive in and start playing, And if you watch my channel, maybe you'll see an LP of my hardcore mode. And hopefully I don't die too often, or... I don't know. I don't want to suck at PSO. But if you have any issues, they have a fax, FAQs. You can check that out. If you want to ask me, you can try. I don't know if I'll have an answer. But good luck. Have fun. I'll see you guys on the server.